I need Sabrina Carpenter to stop making relatable music because at this point, I'm starting to think she has access to classified documents. Because why does this woman keep writing songs about the most hyper-specific breed of man I have ever had the misfortune of encountering? Because I liked a boy, unfortunately relatable, vicious, relatable, dumb and poetic, deeply relatable, sharpest tool, girl why are you in the walls, slim pickings? At this point, I understand why the song exists, because apparently the dating pool is 3 wet cardboard boxes, and a man who thinks saying, "I'm sorry you feel that way" counts as emotional growth. And then she made man-child. Oh, that one is personal. Not personally, obviously, but spiritually, because there is a very specific kind of man who will cheat on you for half a year and then somehow have the audacity to behave like he's the one who needs emotional support afterward. Like, congratulations, you have successfully completed the world's longest group project without contributing anything, and now you would like me to help you process the consequences? No. And somehow these men always have an entire support system dedicated to protecting them from the terrifying concept of accountability. Like, imagine being so committed to raising a man-child that you can watch him repeatedly disrespect somebody, watch him degrade them in front of you, know he's been cheating for months, and your contribution to the situation is essentially, wow. Anyway, dinner's at 6. Hello? At that point, you're not raising a son. You're running a witness protection program for a grown man who has discovered consequences. And then the man himself will sit there and explain his behavior like he's delivering the closing argument in a courtroom. I was confused. You were confused for 6 months? I didn't know what I wanted. Apparently, you knew exactly what you wanted every time you decided to do something you knew would hurt somebody. I feel really bad about everything. Oh, fantastic. Are we done feeling bad yet? Because some of us would like to return to the plot. And that is why dumb and poetic gets me. Because some men have learned just enough therapy vocabulary to make their behavior sound like a character arc. They'll tell you about their trauma, their attachment style, their fear of abandonment, their emotional needs. They'll explain the psychology of every bad thing they've ever done, and then somehow arrive at the conclusion that none of it was their fault. Like, congratulations on discovering the word accountability. Would you like to try using it? And sharpest tool is such a specific kind of pain because eventually you realize you were not dealing with a complicated mystery. There was no hidden depth. There was no secret explanation that would suddenly make everything make sense. Sometimes the answer is just, this man was being an idiot. And honestly, there's something almost liberating about realizing that, because you can spend years trying to understand why someone treated you badly. You can analyze every conversation, every argument, every weird little comment, every time they made you feel like you were asking for too much. And eventually you just go, oh, he was an idiot. And suddenly the character development kicks in. So thank you, Sabrina Carpenter, for giving us music for the very specific experience of realizing that the man you thought was complicated was actually just a grown toddler with a driver's license, a man-child with a thesaurus, a sentient red flag who learned the word boundaries, a 6-foot emotional support parasite, a fully grown adult who somehow needs a committee meeting to figure out why cheating on someone was a bad idea. And honestly, Slim Pickens was not a warning. It was a documentary.